everybody. As you can tell, I shaved. Sexy. But today's video is reviewing a certain product. You haven't seen much of it because of how rainy it is, but it is the newer technology. As you can tell, I started out the video zoomed in on these old helicopters. Well, when I was growing up, this is the type of remote control stuff you had. So these are the helicopters that I evolved through the years. This was my first one, a little Wakia thing. Flew like hell. You couldn't control it. It ended up in Darby's hair a few times. Then I went to another one this size. I can't find it right now. It's called the Blade series. Now these are nice helicopters. These suckers will go up, little bit of play, but overall they're manageable. So if you're looking at getting one, you want a Blade. This is the SR120. It's a little bit bigger. They have a smaller version like this that's good for in the house. Now you notice this guy back here. Now this is an E-Sky. This is a helicopter. It flies exactly like a helicopter. It even moves like a helicopter. And what a lot of people don't understand is, see, these ones go up and down by its motor. Well, your real helicopters, when they go to fly, you hear them going rrrr. Well, they spin at a constant speed. What happens is to get lift and to lower down, these blades turn. See? See how it moves? This is a real helicopter. This thing is a pain to fly. But DJI has been coming out with Phantoms and stuff like that, and I haven't been too impressed with the Phantom series. So they came out with a new one, the Mavic. Now this thing is a dream. It's small, so you don't have to carry around this big thing, and also where you put this in the sky, it stays in the sky. So today's review is on the Mavic Pro. Hope you enjoy. So, this is the Mavic Pro. Now this is how it comes when you order it. You know, it's in a fancy box. I'm sure you've looked into reviews and you've seen these, so blah blah blah. You know. So one thing I notice is these don't come with the blades on top. So let me show you a trick that nobody else, I haven't seen anybody else do this. So, you fold your arms out. Oh, fold your arms out. Now you're missing your two propellers. Now when you go to firmware this thing, you should always take your propellers off, just in case something funky goes. Now, if you notice, when I push back here, it flops. So if you take like a piece of electrical tape, put it there, then it won't move. I didn't like it moving because of the fact I was thinking I was putting too much stress on this arm. Now another thing about these is, you know, you see people, you push it down and you twist and it comes off. Well, you know, that works, but I found an easier trick, and let me show you. Alright. Now, as we know, the black ones go on the black sides. So this isn't right because it has white on it. Now let me show you the trick. The trick is, you see these three little prongs? Well, everybody pushes it in and then they twist it. Well, sometimes the motor spins. So, see, come right out. So this is the trick. When you put it in there, see this little silver thing? You can just turn it. Wham! So you push down, turn it, comes off. Push down, turn it, stays on. I think that's a lot easier way of doing it. So that's just a little trick that I found on the propellers. You guys are going to see thousands of reviews on the Mavic Pro, so I'm not going to go all into it. Just remember a few things. Always take off your lens cover and your gimbal thing before you turn it on. Otherwise you're going to get a gimbal error. But like I said, that little bit of electrical tape on the one arm on the backs, it helps stabilize it when you're messing with the propellers. This is the controller. I'm not going to take a whole bunch of time going over all this stuff because there's millions of videos. I just wanted to show you my little trick on the propeller. Now, this is a very nice helicopter. It is a dream for hobbyists that have been in the field for a long time, because this is what we always wanted. Something that you can put up in the air, you can just enjoy flying, you don't have to be on the sticks all the time. Heck, one time I was looking at my apps, set it in the air, looked away for 2 minutes, looked back, and it's still sitting in the exact same place. And that was 35-mile-an-hour wind gusts we were having that day. And it just stayed right there. So I would highly recommend the DJI Mavic. But I will say one thing. And I don't know if DJI is going to fix it or not, but you know, you hook your cell phone into your controller and you watch it. Well, I've seen numerous things. Make sure you put your phone in airplane mode. And I've heard that, you know, it's good to turn off the Bluetooth. Because if you're flying around and all of a sudden you get a phone call, it interrupts the app for the controller. So just a heads up. Other than that, and don't forget, people, if this thing gets hinky in any way, being an old-time flyer, I know the rule. But being somebody that just goes and picks one of these up at Best Buy or on the internet, what you have to do is if it starts acting up, you put that sucker down on the ground and figure out what's going on before you keep on flying. Because these things are dangerous. See? That blade almost killed me. But these things are dangerous. They can hurt people. They can hurt objects. They are a toy, but they're not a toy. You know, just like anything else, you got to be responsible. So, be aware of flying propellers, just so you know, and watch out for that app. By you acting up with this, you're affecting everybody that likes to fly these. So when people give you a hard time because you're flying it wrong, that's because you are representing everybody in the RC community. So if you do stupid stuff, we're going to have laws passed on us because of your stupid action. So please be responsible. Follow the laws. Make sure that your drone, I hate calling it a drone, your quadcopter is registered with the FAA, because you have to do that if it's over 0.55 pounds. So basically if it's over a half a pound, you have to register it with the FAA. And that's one other thing, is I see everybody running around talking about, oh, there's a $5 registration fee, that's it. No, it's a $50 registration fee, and every 3 years you have to pay $40 to re-register. So I'm just getting that out of there too. So, because there's a couple videos, you know, I've watched a lot of videos, everybody says $5. It's not $5, it's $50. Add a zero to that. You know, the first time it's 50, after that it's 40. So those are just a few notes that I have on the DJI Mavic. I would highly recommend if you're looking at buying a quadcopter. This isn't a drone, okay? It's a quadcopter, alright? Drones are big freaking airplanes that can bomb your freaking car out of existence. You know, go ask Ali Shababa over there in Iraq. He'll tell you what a freaking drone is. Just because they put a weapon on one of these things doesn't make it a drone. It's a quadcopter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quadcopter. Not a drone. You know, so anyways, if you're looking at buying one, I would highly recommend that you go buy the DJI Mavic Pro. Now, if you want, you know, spectacular video and you're a professional, then you want to buy the Inspire. More reviews to come on the Mavic and its products. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys later.